Hello, it's time for another episode of Discipleship Today. We've been talking about good discipleship and biblical examples of it. Today, I want to highlight a little bit of a story about David and Jonathan. David and Jonathan became fast friends very quickly. The story is in Samuel, 1 Samuel 18, verse 1, and it says, as soon as he had finished speaking to Saul, the soul of Jonathan was knit to the soul of David. These guys, something between them pulls them together. And they develop this great friendship that lasts throughout their lives. And matter of fact, at one point, Jonathan takes off his robes, takes off his armor, takes off everything that he's wearing down to his Superman underwear, and he gives them to David. And if you think about that, David and Jonathan were so close. David was picked by God to be the king of Israel. But typically what would have happened is Jonathan would have become king. And in this act that happens between them, Jonathan is giving David the kingship. There was something that told Jonathan that David was chosen by God to be king. And even though he was the rightful king after Saul was gone, he immediately gave that over to David. Now, that's a great relationship that you can have with people with the same faith. This future king of Israel formed a deep bond and a friendship, and then they created a covenant between themselves. Despite Jonathan's, his father, Saul's jealousy of David, they have this great thing together. And as their relationship grew, Saul became increasingly jealous of David, viewing him as a potential rival to the throne. And Saul spends the rest of his life trying to kill David, hunting him down. But Jonathan was so loyal. Jonathan remained loyal to David, even warning him of the threats that Saul was uttering against him, and helped him escape on several times. That is a close discipleship relationship that they had with each other. Now, we usually think of a discipleship relationship where one person's teaching and the other person is learning. I think that they had this Paul and Barnabas relationship between them, that they were co-equals, that they were both striving for the same things. And we all need a Barnabas in our life. We all need a Paul, we all need a Barnabas, and we all need a Timothy. And Paul led Timothy along, but Paul walked with Barnabas. And I think that's the kind of relationship that David had with Jonathan. I would encourage you to go to the Old Testament, to the book of 1 Samuel chapter 18, verse 1, and read a little bit about their relationship. And it develops through a period of time. And there's some other incidences that happen that prove that they were sold out for each other. And that's really what it is when we get into the discipleship relationship. So I'd encourage you to go and read that and then apply it to your life this week. Asking yourself the question, who's the Paul in my life? Who's the Barnabas, and who's the Timothy? And if you don't have those three, try and develop a relationship with those three in mind. So for Discipleship Today, my name is Bob Benson. Thank you for taking the time to watch.